What's going on, you guys? It's your girl, Miss J from InStyle Atlanta. And today we have two very special guests actually, to sit down and talk to about the sixth season of Belle Collective only on OWN. It is premiering October 3rd at 8 p.m. Welcome, Lateshia Pearson and new cast member, Kerri Paul. How are you guys doing today?
Hi, great. Thank you. Thank you for
I
having us.
Yes, thank you guys for sitting down and talking to me. I am very excited. I have been a fan since season one. So to be able to continue to sit down and try to get as much tea as possible from you guys, I'm very excited and appreciative of it. Kerri, I want to start with you as the newcomer. Tell our viewers about you. I know you own a couple of brunches. Tell us about who you are and what they can expect from you this season.
Child, I am a real, true Southern Belle, honey, born and raised on the Mississippi Gulf Coast.
Okay.
I am a mompreneur, so I am the mother to what I like to call Irish triplets. So I have a set of twins with their little sister who was born the following year, but we live a triplet lifestyle for
Okay.
sure. I own three brunch restaurants in Biloxi, Gulfport, and Mobile, Alabama. And I am also a content creator and a wife. So I am like a member of the circus because I am always juggling, got all types of balls up in the air at one time, trying not to drop one. And sometimes they do drop. And I think that's what you'll see in me this season when I kind of drop a few balls and, trying to pick up the pieces and just really dealing with the pressures of being an entrepreneur and a female entrepreneur in the South.
Okay. How
Mhm.
have the women been treating you this season on the show? More specifically, Marie, because I
And
know Marie's been a tough
child,
cookie.
listen, Marie tried it, okay? And
Okay.
I am one of those. Definitely a girl's girl. I've always been, sort of the captain in anything that I've been a part of. So this was definitely a new experience for me, being the new girl and, coming into a group where I am not the hub of the group. So it was a challenge, but most of the women welcome you with open arms. I believe that Marie had to do a little trial.
Okay.
And like I said, Marie, like she tries to give the smoke, but I know how to fan a flame or two. And collaboration over competition. I'm a girl's girl, and you'll see things come full circle with us.
Okay.
Mhm.
And Letitia as the HBIC, okay, because you
Yes.
have been holding it down for the last six seasons. What can we expect from you this season? Because last season was a little crazy. We're gonna get to that last episode from last season. But what can we expect from you this season? Because you are always surprising us. You always evolving yourself as a businesswoman, a wife, and a mother.
Thank you, Jordan. This season here, I really came into here, girl. I came into this season very intentional. Like coming off last season, I'm like, you know what? I got to get back realigned with my purpose. I got lost in the sauce. So I came in here like really, like, you know what? It's intentional. I'm in a different space. I'm growing. I'm evolving. And I think what you're going to see with me, like, dang. The old Letitia wouldn't have reacted like that. You know what I mean? Because I'm in a different space. I feel good. I feel good about like my business endeavors that's coming down the pipeline. I feel good about life. I'm just in a great space. So you're gonna see a different. I know you're gonna be like, girl, my girl. I know she would have. Who is that? But
You're
no, I feel
excited.
really, really good about how I handled myself this season. I feel really good about where I am in life right now. So you're gonna see me shocked a lot though. It's gonna be like, whoa, how did I get here? Coming into the season and now we're here. What? So you're gonna
Yeah.
have like a lot of, as they say, what the hell? You're gonna have a lot of
Okay.
what the hell moments, you know? And that's just what it is. But of course, this season is going to definitely be one joy for the books. It's fire. Each episode is going to get better and better and better. It's going to leave you wanting more. And that's not just cliche. I know you hear like, y'all say every season. No, this season here definitely feels like a rebirth. It's beautiful and it's struggle. Of course, you have your good, you have your bad, you have your ups, you have your downs, but this Bell Collective is one for the books. Bell Collective is really that girl. I'm just gonna say it with you.
It
Bell
is.
Collective is
It
really,
is.
really that girl, and we're
And
going
we
to show
are.
you why we're that girl every Friday night, starting October the 3rd.
Okay,
And
so
Letitia, I want to say something. I have a background in PR, baby, so I am about that pivot life. And one thing you brought, baby, was the pivot. Okay, you
mm,
have evolved, and you are. I say this all the time, but the word blooming, honey, you dropping rose petals all over everywhere, and I'm loving it. And I
Thank you,
think the fans
Kerri.
are
I
gonna love
love
it
it.
too.
Thank you, Kerri. Thank you so much, Kerri. I appreciate it. You just came. I'm just, I don't know. It is what it is, but at the same time, I'm really, really proud. I'm really, really proud of myself. I really feel great. I'm proud of all the ladies, of course. And look, we have Kerri, fresh face, who is super duper amazing. You're gonna see, she's like one of those. She's gonna say it. And she's gonna be like, oh, maybe I need to bring it back. But I said it. And I love that about Kerri, just down, Southern Belle at heart. And you guys are really gonna be in for a treat. For real. For real, for real.
okay, so Letitia, you actually brought Kerri into the group. How did you guys end up becoming friends? How did you guys meet?
I slid in her DM. I shot
Okay.
my shot. And I shot my shot in 2000, in 2000, and I think it was 17. I want to say 2017. But we have been literally, even on Facebook and even in DMs, we have really been like girl crushing. And I say that all the time on each other. Like, that's definitely like, she's definitely one that's about sisterhood, collaboration over competition. What's for you is for you. What's for me is for me. You can't do me like I do me. And those are the type of people that I love, aligning and understanding that we are all uniquely made. We all have God given talents, and you shine and won't damn me. So I slid in her DM. And I think she was just opening, or you were talking about, or you had just opened, I can't remember. And I'm like, oh my God, I have Women Brunch Mississippi. And here's a woman here, an entrepreneur who's a female black woman here, not what, 3 hours or so away from me, who's opened a restaurant. I would love to collaborate with her. She has the restaurant. We can cross promote here. We can network here and see how can we grow this thing together, and her restaurant be the hub to where I host my brunches on the Gulf Coast. So not only I'm pouring into her business, she's pouring into my business. And after that, we were like, girl, she was like, girl, let's do it. And time, it just went, it never happened. That's God's divine timing. It wasn't supposed to happen then. It was supposed to happen in this season of our lives. And that's how we happen. So I don't tell anybody, even before Belle Collective, even now Belle Collective, and I'm on this show and I'm still Lateshia Pearson, I'm still gonna slide in the DM. I'm still gonna empower. I'm still gonna, I don't believe in, little eyes, big, what they say, big eyes and little U's or however. I don't believe in that. I
Yep.
treat everybody the same. So if I see you a girl boss and you on your stuff and you have a service that I may need and I have a service you may need, how can we collaborate? It doesn't matter. And that's what I stood up for prior to Bell Collective, and that's what I'm going to stand for afterwards. So, that's what it is.
And
And
that
I
is
love
one
that
thing.
about you.
That's what I
Thank
was
you.
gonna say. That is
All
Thank
one
boats
you.
rise with the tide.
Thank you. So all these women here that I pitched to Carlos King, I was inspired by these women. Literally, I was definitely inspired by these women. And Marie and Essie. Essie and I, we're from the same hometown. 1,500 people, 1,500 people maybe. So Pila Hatchie, Latrice, I can remember going to see on my way to St. Louis when Oprah and Ayana were on that tour.
oh
And I
that
can
tour,
remember
yes.
reading something
Yep.
online back home at Facebook where a girl had made $1 million selling hair out the trunk of her car, and you have Tambra Cherie, who actually I hired her to host some of my brunches, and she shared with me once, and this was prior to the show, she shared with me once how she wanted to be a keynote speaker, and that was a dream of hers. And I'm like, oh my goodness, well, I have a brunch platform. I just met you. Baby, come
Yep.
speak. Like
Yep.
I'm that girl, you know what I mean? And then you have, who am I missing? You have, at that time we had Dr. Antoinette Lounge. She had attended one of the brunches. Then Kerri, we're here. I just believe in putting women together. If we have the platform, we have the resources, we have the influence, and empower other people who then too can branch off and do the same things and build their own platforms, you know?
I love
Right.
that. That is one thing I love about you, Letitia. Now, I gotta bring up last season. Y'all, I don't know what happened on that final episode, but between Willie and Glenn and you and Akeisha, what happened? How did things go left so quick?
So quick. So quick. Like literally it was like a blur. Like what just happened? Because I thought they were joking because the guys were always during that season, last season, they would always go back and forth, back and forth. They would always say different things. They were, and I think that when it came to the Glenn situation, I think he was trying to protect Cliff. You know what I mean? Like that's his, that was his guy, so he was trying to protect him. And I just think that things went way, way too out of hand. I don't know. It happened so fast. Like it went literally, we were having a good time at the birthday party. I had to go back when I got home and watch my videos. Like we were all just having a great time. How did this escalate so fast?
Right.
So,
Okay, have you spoken to Akeisha since all of that has
oh,
happened?
I have not.
Okay.
But I wish them well.
Okay. Well, we're gonna leave
Mhm.
it there then.
Yeah.
Um, since we're on the topic of friends, Latrice,
Mhm.
we see her new friend Amanda is a part of this season, and she's trying to tie Amanda to Glenn. What is all of that about?
I have no idea. You guys gonna have to tune in and watch. Like you're gonna see a lot of shockers. Like even for me, you have to tune in. You just have to tune in to see. And maybe you guys can help me figure it out as well. But you have to tune in just to see what is all of this. And I said, I don't know if you watched the show last night with Carlos King. I said, you know what? At the end of the day, I think that for me, I have to realize to whom much is given, much is required. And also that in a lot of situations where I normally want to bring people together, I also kind of forget who I am and forget that I am the clout, right? So I know a lot of times different things happen, situations occur, but we just have to watch it and see what happens, girl. Let's see how this is gonna unfold. All right.
Okay,
That's why it's
okay,
important to tune in every single night.
okay.
every
All
single
right.
every Friday night.
Yes, we're gonna need everybody to tune in every Friday night, starting on
Everybody.
the third. Kerri, so back to you really quickly. So you have these brunches. You and Letitia have collaborated with her brunches. What are some of the specialties that people come to your brunch spots for?
Oh, honey child, they are coming for a good old mimosa. They love our build your own Bloody Marys. Our biggest specialty is probably our shrimp and grits.
Okay.
And so, being from the Mississippi Gulf Coast, we have a lot of New Orleans and Louisiana inspiration. And
Mhm.
so, our food is always seasoned to perfection. They are getting some good old beignets. I say it all the time that I am literally Tiana, like Tiana from Disney. She had a
Yes.
dream. She wanted to serve her beignets. She wanted to have a down home Creole restaurant. And that is me.
Mhm.
So I would love to invite y'all to come and check out my beignets and my shrimp and grits and my Bloody Marys whenever you come down to the Mississippi Gulf Coast.
The
Look,
shrimp and grits is worth the trip.
Chef's Kiss.
Oh, Blue.
Oh,
Okay.
baby.
Now Letitia co-signs it, then that's when I know it's good.
Because I'm a baby, the shrimp and grits. All day. All
Okay,
day.
And I
well,
thank you. Thank you.
well, I will be pulling up definitely for some shrimp and grits. And then lastly, before I go ahead and let you guys go, so what do you want the viewers to take away from your specific story or just overall? Because I know this is supposed to be a collective about Black women coming together who are entrepreneurs, mothers, wives, who are setting an example for young girls or women who are trying to inspire them as well. What do you want them to take away from this season?
For me, the purpose, the same reason we created it, that Black women can work together. Women can work together in general. And I hope and pray that my story is an inspiration. I hope that my transparency and authenticity is really able to inspire other people and know that you can be from a small town. You can be from a state that you may feel like it's overlooked. But see, we've gone as a collective from overlooked to overbooked. So I just want people to understand that whatever it is that you want to do, move in that. And I tell my mentees all the time, if you're sitting on something that keeps gnawing at you and you're sitting on a gift or a talent that you're supposed to be operating in, then you're selfish. Don't worry about who's going to support you. Don't worry about if people are going to show up. If you build it, they come. I.e. the Build Collective that's airing every Friday night, on starting October the 3rd. But I just want people to really look at us and see us as an inspiration and see that we go through things, that we're human. Just because you see us on television every Friday night, we're not perfect. We're not perfect. Our marriages are not perfect. Our Our friendships are not perfect. We're not perfect business owners, but we're out here figuring it out. All while, as Kerri said, being a wife, being a mother, being a friend, being a child, and at the end of the day, just keep moving forward in it. Whatever you see for your life, as Nike said, just do it, and
Yeah.
everything will manifest.
What about for
I
you,
like
Kerri?
I like to say that none of us Southern women are a monolith. We are, as I said on the show, sophisticated, and I don't think that there's anything wrong with that.
That's
I
Yeah.
love to have my sophisticated Southern Belle moments, bless her heart. But at the end of the day, there's nothing wrong with having your little ratchet fun, sharing a little quip and a little tea, a little shade every now and then. But at the end of the day, like Lateshia said, coming together as a collective, being a girl's girl, hyping your sister up, is a beautiful thing. And I love that we had the chance to share that with the world, being from Mississippi.
Yeah.
Yes. And if real quick before I let you guys go, I know I said that was my last question, but I got one more. For people who have never been to Jackson and they think of it, oh, it's just a country little town in Mississippi, what do you want to tell them and why should they come visit?
For one, you should come visit because this is the home of the Bells now. So definitely come and visit. But there's so much here in Jackson, Mississippi, the state. You have, of course, you have music. The South down here, we're known for the blues. You have restaurants. You have down South food here in Jackson. There are so many things that you can do in Jackson. Just come and tour. We have the Civil Rights Museum now. We have like so many historic points here that people should just come and check us out. Just like the mission was to change the stereotype of how people view Jackson, Mississippi with Bell Collective. So there's still so much more down here. We don't get to film at every location, although we would love to, but there are so many businesses and so much to do here in Jackson, Mississippi. Just come and experience it for yourself.
And here in Mississippi, we pour love into everything we do.
Hmm.
We are the hospitality state for a reason because we welcome everybody with open arms. We are the state of, how's your mom and them? We're going to ask about you, your mom and them, your family. We want to know who you are and we want to wrap our arms around you. And I just love having the opportunity to highlight our state. Even along with Jackson, with me being on the show, we got to highlight coastal Mississippi. And it's called the Secret Coast for a reason because a lot of people don't know that we have this beautiful beachfront area. I live on the beach on the Gulf Coast. My husband and I walk the beach every day, and it is such a beautiful area for tourists. Mississippi is the hub and the birthplace of music and soul in the United States. And people need to come here and experience that.
Hmm.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
excited
It's
to
more
see
than Jackson. Yeah, definitely experience the
that.
entire state for sure.
Well, thank you both for your time. Really quickly, can you guys give our viewers all of your social media handles so we can follow you, stay connected with everything that you have going on?
Absolutely. I like to say I'm not hard to find. I am Lateshia Pearson everything. Lateshia Pearson, Pearson. So
And what
And
about
for
you?
me, I am the Kerri Paul, TheKerriPaul, and that's on all of my socials. So y'all tune in and give me a follow.
Well, thank you both for everything that you are doing for Black women, for Black girls, just for the culture period, especially with Bell Collective. I'm excited because we are on season 6. And if y'all have not tuned in yet, I don't know what you are waiting for. You need to get caught up because season 6 is premiering this Friday, October 3rd, only on at 8 p.m. I'll be tuning in. Lateshia, I will be texting you because I'm going to have some questions I know throughout the season. I need both of
text.
y'all to promise that you will come and talk to me towards the end of this season. So
Absolutely.
it's some more tea and clarification on some things. And thank you guys again. I wish you nothing but continued success. And I will talk to you guys later.
Thank you, Jordan. Have a
Thank
good
you.
one.